Caution has come out here at Daytona on lap 73, third time today. And this time it's Tim Fedowa who found trouble on the back straightaway toward the entrance of turn number 3. Fedowa is limping that car around, trying to get it to the pits as fast as he can.
Well,
Watch that yellow car.
Right here, coming out of the pack, trying to make a pass down on the inside. Oh, no, that was the wrong yellow car. He was back further in there and came out of the pack up against the outside wall and then spins the wrong way. But fortunately, no one hits him, but he does hit the wall pretty hard.
Well, that spoiler and trunk lid kicked up in the air, that car will be hard to drive, even if they can repair it mechanically. Let's show you from Jimmy Kitchen's car.
Something must have happened to that car.
Looked like smoke from the left rear of Fedowa's car. Might have cut down that tire and sent him into the wall. The track bar broke. That's the pannered rod that runs across the rear end.
Right, that's a stabilizer bar to keep the rear end housing in line, and it may have broken, and that thing just turned right on the back straightaway there.
Of course, that's the car that he wrecked here yesterday in practice, and they rebuilt it.
Well, the story we built at the top of the day about rookies lacking experience, Ned, it's not the rookies who've been in trouble today.
No, it really hasn't been, Mike. They've done a very good job out here so far, but the veterans are the ones that are really having the problems.
And, Buddy, I'm impressed with how rookies like Casey Atwood and Adam Petty have quickly become accepted by the veteran drivers as they make alliances on the racetrack.
There's no question about it. Adam Petty's running a premier race. I've never seen anybody adapt to this racetrack like he has this quick.
Ralph Sheen.
Mike, they brought Dale Earnhardt Jr. in. They did nothing but clean the grill and put fuel in the car. Now Jeff Green is in. They're going to put tires and fuel on this car to Bill Stevens.
Terry Labonte just came in. They changed their minds on the pit stop. Originally, it was for gas only. Then they decided to go right side tires. Already the strategy is beginning to get a little bit more complicated. Dick Berggren.
With Joe Nemechek, did it blow up?
Something broke in the motor. Tough break for a whole Bell South Mobility and the Kia team. We had a good, awesome car. This car won both races last year, and Carl Wagner's doing the motors. Awesome power. Didn't have anything for Randy ourselves, but Little Earnhardt and I were getting teamed up, and we were fixing to put a move on them, and all of a sudden in 3 and 4 there, something just filled the car up with smoke.
And they shuffled a lot of motors. This was the qualifying engine. Mike Joy?
Looks like Dale Earnhardt Jr. led the chase off pit road after this round of stops, and now on fuel, everyone can go the distance to the finish from here. Let's join Greg Gumbel down above Victory Lane.
All right, Mike, thank you. While we run under the third caution of the day, we'd like to take a moment to tell you about Bob Siderman. Bob Siderman was an Emmy Award-winning audio engineer who brought the sounds of many sports to CBS viewers, including the Daytona 500. Bob passed away a few months ago. In his honor, John Graham, president of Daytona International Speedway, had a special presentation earlier this week.
Bob Siderman was a pioneer in sports audio, and his innovations are now the industry standard. The event he looked forward to the most and considered his biggest challenge was the Daytona 500. Bob's audio work on this race was enjoyed by millions upon millions of viewers since CBS first telecast the Daytona 500 in 1979. He captured all of the sounds of NASCAR, from the starting command to the roar of the race, from the frenzies on pit road to the celebrations in Victory Lane. He leaves a legacy of total dedication to the great American race. I'm proud to announce that the new CBS Daytona International Speedway broadcast studio, located above Daytona's Victory Lane, is dedicated to the memory of Bob Siderman.
Bob's wife, Andrea, was unable to attend the ceremony, but is thankful for the loving way that her husband will always be remembered.
In thanking you, I'd like to say that it was Bob's desire to bring to the home viewers the excitement of racing, not just to be a visual medium, but with excitement built through sound. He proudly accepted 3 Emmys for racing audio throughout the 20 years of his involvement with the Daytona 500. His own high standards and expectations were to make each year surpass that of the year before. It is with great pride that I accept this studio dedication for my husband. I thank you and know he will forever be listening.
There are over 140 CBS people that work on this telecast here at Daytona. It's an immense production. You only get to meet half a dozen or so of us on Saturdays and Sundays, but there are a lot of folks like Bob Siderman who make this show what it is, and he was one of the best. Update on Andy Santerre, last year's Rookie of the Year. He has a fracture in his lower right leg. Will be flown to Harrisburg, North Carolina, and home for surgery. His wife, Sue, says that Andy is expected to be out of the series for 6 months.
Oh, that's too bad.